Elon Musk Neuralink claims 10,000 people have signed up to get the brain chip. Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. The vision of the mark of the beast that John the Revelator got is coming to pass, and it's coming quickly. Right? 10,000 new people have signed up to get the brain chip. And there's thousands of people on earth that already have the mark of the beast. Right? So call Lord Yahweh Shmi Awashai, Bashim Makakadash, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well.
Elon Musk's brain chip startup Neuralink has a backlog of 10,000 people hoping to get the brain-computer interface implanted in their skull, the company's president has said. Neuralink opened a patient registry on its website earlier this year, allowing people around the world to sign up for trials of the technology. There have already been 12 clinical trial patients who use the Neuralink devices to control computers with their thoughts. A further 13 people are expected to have the brain chip implanted by the end of the year. Only people living with paralysis from conditions like motor neurone disease or a spinal cord injury currently qualify for the trials. However, Mr. Musk claims that future iterations of the brain chip will offer people without disabilities to achieve a sort of symbiosis with artificial intelligence. The tech billionaire also says future capabilities could include streaming music directly to the brain, restoring vision for blind people, and enabling superhuman levels of communication through telepathy. It could even get to the point where you can upload your memories and essentially have a saved version of yourself, then download that into a robot body or a clone version of your original self, Mr. Musk said during a live stream in July.
Yeah, because these people are trying to achieve immortality by means of the left hand of magic, right? But that gift of immortality is only for the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, the only nation on earth that is going to be changed into gods and immortals are Israelites, right? And Esau knows this. But what he's trying to do is he's trying to achieve immortality by carnal means, by technology, merging humans with AI. Okay. Another thing he was saying, we'll play this. Okay. This all goes into the miracles. Okay. How this devil, okay, Esau Edom, which they're using this guy Elon Musk to push this brain interface. And you also got other companies out there that do the brain chip. All right, so you other Israelite camps, you're going to have a lot of explaining to do, man. You're still BSing with this prophecy. All right, well, guess what? The end is here, and now the vision is speaking loud and clear. The receipts are endless. This is breaking news. So, according to Elon Musk, he claims that there's 10,000 people and there's probably more, 10,000 people have signed up to get the brain chip inserted. And right now it's only available to, let's see what he says, spinal cord injuries.
Living with paralysis from conditions like motor by the end of the year are expected to have the brain chip implanted by the end of the year. Only people living with paralysis from conditions like motor neurone disease or a spinal cord injury currently qualify for the trials. However,
right, so right now it's only for people that are injured, got spinal cord injuries. But see, they're doing this to promote the miracles, man. So a lot of people are going to be deceived into taking it because of all the left-hand magic miracles that it can do. Okay? But real quick, this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And you have a lot of people on earth that are ignorant of what the mark of the beast is, what this technology is, what's coming. Okay? Well, see, we, the hopeful elect, the brothers of the faith, we've been given divine knowledge and wisdom on what this technology is and where it fits in the Bible, okay? And also what happens if you take it. Because they're not going to tell you that. Revelation 14, 9 and 10, but also before the missiles, You're going to have Revelation 16. People are going to break out with cancer sores, man. The Lord is going to send a plague on the earth where people that take the chip, they're going to get cancer sores all over their body, man. And that's before the missiles come. Okay? But Satan is not going to get an advantage over the elect. Okay? It's not possible to deceive the elect. And first and foremost, thanks to Yahweh Shai, which gives us the Holy Spirit. And because of the studying, brothers are studied in the verses, man. So we see what's happening. What's up with IUIC? What's up with NIQUAM, WFI? What's up with HOI? What's up with ISUPK? What's up with these Israelite camps, man? All right. What are they gonna say when it happens, man? 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We know what this device is. This device, this microchip, this brain chip technology, the chip in the hand, this is Revelation 13 coming to pass. Right now, it's up for trial. You can sign up, but soon it's going to be mandatory. You're not going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to work unless you take the chip. Okay? And I'm going to tie it into another, on End Time Headlines, another headline. I'm just going to read the headline real quick and then we'll go to it. It says, over 30 Christians beheaded in Mozambique by radical Islamic terrorists, and the mainstream media is silent. So that's a headline. Over 30 Christians beheaded. And all I thought about was the Revelation chapter 20. And that's why we see Donald Trump getting ready to declare martial law, which martial law is already here. Okay? That's why they're deploying military soldiers to different cities right now, right? Because they're going to use the military to enforce this into law, man. This microchip. And if you don't take it, they're going to cast you into prison. And certain of us may even be beheaded. Okay? That's the truth of the matter. And that's the seriosity of this prophecy that's unfolding before our very eyes. This prophecy is life and death. And this is a major prophecy that is going to happen, and it has to happen before Yahweh Shai comes back. And we're in that time now. They can make this thing mandatory by 2026. We believe it's going to be within this guy, Donald Trump, in his term. They're going to push this chip heavy. Okay? We keep playing it.
Mr. Musk claims that future iterations of the brain chip will offer people without disabilities to achieve a sort of symbiosis with artificial intelligence. The tech billionaire also says future capabilities could include streaming music directly to the brain, restoring vision for blind people, and enabling superhuman levels of communication through telepathy. It could even...
All right, and this goes into this devil doing great wonders, deceiving the people by miracles, man. Well, you got to remember, who gave Esau this power was Isaac. Okay, Isaac blessed Esau with the sword and the fatness of the earth, which we know Isaac is Yahweh Shai. So Yahweh Shai blessed this devil with this technology to forward this prophecy. Okay? So these prophecies are speaking loud and clear. And that's the number one thing we should be focused on is prophecy, man. Right? Prophesying. Okay? We don't care if people believe or not. Everybody's life, as you know it, every single person on the earth, your life is going to be affected when this prophecy comes to pass. Okay? The time we're coming into is going to make COVID-19, it's going to make that shit look like a walk in the park. All right? The Bible says it's going to be the worst time ever in history, man. And the only ones that are prepared and that are preparing for it is the elect of the nation of Israel, man. The household of faith, the house of David. We are getting ready for this time. And during this time, the Lord is going to be with us, man. We are going to eat. We are going to have food. We're going to have water. The Lord will deliver his elect. All right? So we don't got to fear, but at the same time, we do got to push the message. Okay? Yeah, we are prophets of doom, man. We telling people the doom and gloom that's coming. But on the other end of that, we also have faith that the Most High is going to deliver us out of this doom. Because at the end of the day, it's the Lord that's bringing these plagues and this death and doom. The Lord is doing this. And we're giving you warning. Okay? As it's commanded. We're warning the people. We're warning the sheep. Right? But Revelation chapter 13 and 13. Right? And this is going into the beast. All right? Whose deadly wound was healed. Okay? Which is the first beast. The Roman Empire, and the deadly wound being healed was the Roman Empire coming back by way of NATO and the EU and America, which is it's nothing but Rome 2.0. And it's heavy because this guy Elon Musk, he had tweeted a while back. He said America is Rome 2.0, but the only difference is that America is never gonna fall. Right? And he's been mistaken. That's the pride of Esau's heart. The pride of these devils. The scriptures tell you that their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. And they're trying to achieve immortality by way of technology. And they're not going to be able to do it. That blessing of immortality is only for Israel, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel. The elect will be immortals, will be gods on the planet Earth. And these devils are going to be slaves, right? Because that's really what they want to do too. They want to use this chip to enslave the world. Okay, total control. Going back to the interview with Alex Jones and Aaron Russo. If you have not seen that interview, you have to watch that interview with Alex Jones and Aaron Russo. Okay, Aaron Russo was a director. I believe he directed the movie Trading Places. Okay, which he's in the spiritual realm now, but he was given inside information from the Rockefellers on this microchip, man. All right, so we in some very, very, very beautiful times. Revelation 13 and 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. This is going into the so-called white man, Esau, dropping bombs, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. That was a great wonder. Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. So a majority of the earth is going to be deceived into taking the chip because of the miracles. If you're blind, you can see again. If you're paralyzed, you can walk again. You can play music in your brain. You know, even say you can be able to download your pretty much your spirit into a damn robot. Okay? You keep playing it. So he's going to deceive the people by the miracles, by the left-hand magic. Because this is nothing but sorcery. This is nothing but witchcraft. Okay? It says, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which is this new world order, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So that's what's coming. Something big is going to happen soon, where if you don't want to get down with the new system, if you don't want to identify yourself under AI and take a chip, they're going to cause you to be put to death. There is going to be a death penalty out here, man. That's how serious this thing is going to get quick. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. John the Revelator, 2,000 years ago, saw people getting chipped. He saw Elon Musk. He saw this brain chip. Okay? And we see the vision that John the Revelator got is happening right now. And soon it's going to be made mandatory. He's going to cause all, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're in prison, whether you're free, Everybody's going to be backed into a corner to take this chip, this technology. Okay? It says in that no man might buy or sell, and that's how he's going to do it. He's going to use finances, right? Because Esau knows, you need money in this society to survive. So he's going to cut off your monetary gains. He's going to cut off your money. He's going to hit your pockets. And if you want to access your money, you're going to have to take a chip. So what are you going to do? Right? And if you don't have the Lord, shit, you're going to take the chip and you're going to die. Right? You're going to be deceived. Okay? It says in that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to buy and sell without this mark soon. Okay? That's the times we're coming into.
And enabling superhuman levels of communication abilities could include with artificial intelligence. The tech billionaire also says future capabilities could include streaming music directly to the brain, restoring vision for blind people, and enabling superhuman levels of communication through telepathy. It could even get to the point where you can upload your memories and essentially have a saved version of yourself, then download that into a robot body or a clone version of your original self.
So he sit in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. This man has a God complex. He's trying to, he's trying to make himself immortal, man. He ain't gonna do it.
Mr. Musk said during a live stream in July, "I'm really getting into sci-fi here, but I do think stuff like that will be possible, which would give people a form of immortality." Neuralink co-founder and president DJ Seo revealed the size of the company's waiting list in a research report issued by Morgan Stanley this week, which also warned of the ethical implications of the technology. While the topic of many sci-fi books and films, brain-computer interfaces are the new frontier for humanity and will entail a host of moral, ethical, and legal regulatory considerations along the way, it stated. The current N1 version of the Neuralink chip, which connects to a computer via Bluetooth, has allowed test patients to control a robotic arm, browse the web, and play video games like Mario Kart.
All right, so let me go ahead and I'm going to close it out with this. Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they sat on them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. And that's the reality. And that's what we got to prepare our minds for. Right? Some of us will be beheaded, okay, for not taking this microchip. That's how deadly serious it is. For refusing to take it. Certain brothers, certain sisters, some of us, could be me, could be you, will be beheaded for not taking this microchip. But if that be you, if that be me, you're gonna be raised up first to meet Yahushua, and he gonna bring you back to life anyways. You're gonna meet Yahushua in that chariot. You're gonna get your crown. You're gonna come back down. You're gonna fuck shit up. All right. So, but this is the reality of it. All right. So Neuralink, 10,000 patients have signed up for brain chips. The prophecy's unfolding. If you can't see it, the Most High has blinded you. Carlo Yahushua, Till next time, Shalom.